In this video, we will be going over how to process your documents in bulk using bulk processing in CaseGuard. Bulk processing is ideal when you have two or more documents that have the same redaction requirements. Like in my case, I have a group of documents that all need the same personally identifiable and sensitive information removed for them. So instead of doing the same redactions on multiple documents, I'm going to process them in bulk all at once. So far in this series, we have gone over the document redaction workspace, AI text analysis, and the Find and Redact tool, and how to set up your redaction reasons for automatic reporting. Right now, we're starting from the Get Started window, which is the first thing you'll see anytime you open up CaseGuard. You can begin a bulk processing operation from this Get Started window, or we can open up a project. In the first video, I showed you how to create a new project. But let's go ahead and open up the project we've been working on so far by going to the recent projects and selecting our last project. In the last video, we redacted the set of reports here using AI text analysis. And that's the same tool we'll be using to process our documents in bulk. So to go ahead and get started here, we are going to select the bulk processing icon from the shortcuts bar. And we do have bulk processing for every file type, but let's focus on document. Select Next, and choose AI Analysis. There are several other options here for what we want to run with bulk redaction, such as list analysis and AI image analysis, and we'll be going over all of these tools throughout the series. Let's go ahead and move on, and just like before, the first thing that we're going to choose is our document language, and there are 12 to choose from. And then we're going to choose what categories of information we want to detect. CaseGuard's got 33 categories of personally identifiable and sensitive information to choose from, and I want to redact names, phone numbers, addresses, and emails from all of my documents. I am going to leave the What to Redact on, which will automatically redact every piece of information that's found within my documents. Continue on, and now we get to add our files. So let's go ahead and open this. And I'm going to hit Ctrl-A, select all of the files in this folder, and then let's add some more files here. Perfect, these are some banking documents as well, and some tax forms. When you add files into CaseGuard, they don't need to be the same type of document. They just need to have the same information that needs to be removed from them. And you can add thousands of files at once because bulk processing is completely unlimited. So let's go ahead and select Next. And this is our summary page. We can see what operations we're running. We're running it on 21 documents in total. And we have two important options here. First is this Export Redacted Version button, and this will export a redacted copy of your file. But let's go ahead and uncheck it because we really want to review the information before we export, making sure that there are no errors, nothing got missed, or over-redacted. If you have a lot of other things going on your computer and you don't really want this running right this second, you can use the schedule icon with this calendar to pick a date and a time to run it. So if you're trying to process 10,100 page files and you just don't need it slowing down your computer, maybe you're doing some video editing or trying to process large reports in another program, you can choose to have it run after you leave the office for the day, or if you have a even larger operation, maybe you want to run it over the weekend. You can also save all of your selections from the operation, so this information right here, as a template. And so next time you open bulk processing and you get to the page where you need to select what operations you want to run, at the bottom left-hand corner, there's going to be a template drop-down menu, and you can choose a template to work with, which will allow you to skip the whole setup process that we just went through. The important thing about templates is to make it descriptive. So we're going to go ahead and do AI, name, phone, address, email. That way we know exactly what operation this template will run and what information it's looking for. And now we can go ahead and hit apply, and the CaseGuard scheduler is going to open up automatically for me. To clear out my completed operations, I'm just going to use this checkbox here, and we can see the documents as they process. Now looking at the project files panel, I have 26 documents added into my project panel. This includes the original documents that we've worked on through the series so far, and all of the new ones that we added in through bulk processing. So let's go ahead and open up one of these banking letters here. All right, and if we look at this here, we can see that all of the information that we chose has been completely redacted, and we can see the analytics here in the analytics panel as well. Let's switch over into preview mode so we can see what it's going to look like. All of those redaction reasons that we chose to have automatically placed have been added as well. But if you do want to update these redaction reasons, just like in the previous video, how I showed you, you can select your redaction and then come down to the drop-down menu in the Tool Properties panel, uncheck, and check a new reason. And now that redaction reason has been updated, and we can export this file. Let's look at another file here. Alright, so this one is a bank statement, and it's a bit longer, it's about 5 pages here. And we can scroll through and see once again that all of that information that we selected has been redacted. Scrolling through, it's perfect. So let's go ahead and export this file as well. And let's check one more. All right, we can see that again, the names, phone numbers, email address have all been removed here. So let's go ahead and export this file as well. Now the most important reason that we have been adding redaction reasons is actually to populate CaseGuard's automatically generated exemption log, which I want to show you. CaseGuard's automatically generated reports make documenting your process and creating a paper trail easy. So while there are several reports that we'll be going throughout the series, what I want to focus on here is the exemption log. And here, things will look a little bit different on your end. Right now, mine says CaseGuard, but yours will have your agency name. There's an option within your settings to add your logo, and we have the file name here. On this document, we'll have the page number, the type, so D is for document, I is for image. Then we have the material withheld, a brief explanation, and the legal or statutory basis for the redaction. And if you see any mistakes within this material here, you can edit your redaction reasons within the list manager like we went over in the last video. To share this report, you can print it to get a physical copy, or export it into PDF or maybe even Word format or CSV file format. That way you can share it with anybody who needs to see it. Let's go ahead and export this as a PDF. I want to export it to my desktop there. And let's go ahead and open up that exemption log. So give me one moment to drag that over for you. Here we go. So this is the PDF version of the exemption log that you would be able to maybe email or print out and share with whoever needs to see it. That's it for this video. Next, we will be going over how to use manual redaction and template redaction. So stick around and learn some more about CaseGuard Studio's document redaction tools.